Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2. Where we left off last time, we were going to buy a boat, but we're going to wait on that boat until we have either a little bit more money or finish up the quest. I also returned to the store and purchased... Who was I talking with when I went to the store? Apparently it was Edir. We purchased our ordinary sword back. I didn't realize that there was an actual examine this button. When you examine the weapon, it starts to glow. The latent magic of the blade has been unlocked, but the Watcher's blade has been added to the stash. It's actually not just a little sword, it's a fine soul-severing sword. So, it's a pretty decent one-handed weapon, but again, ours are a little bit better, so I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, it'll sell for more money now, though, at least. What do we have to do? We have to go back to Samar. Okay, so we just had to turn in the quest. That's where we ended off. We didn't actually hand it in yet.
Ahoy there! Any news worth telling?
Zamar dusts off his shoulders. The Prince-Bee won't be bothering you anymore.
Best news I've heard since I arrived on this rock.
Zamar lowers his hands. They shake like they don't know where to go next. They go back up to his beard, this time less frenzied.
What of Captain Redora?
Zamar pulls the end of his mustache taut.
Has she sobered up yet? Or do we need to shake her by her ankles?
She was robbed, don't hold it against her. Actually, no, yeah.
Robbed?
That one.
Abidon's fist!
Blinking, Zamar glances past you and swallows.
Someone's feeling bold to prey on a captain in Queen's birth. Matters being what they are. Redora's commission is yours, if you can afford it.
Zamar smooths down his mustache and dislodges a small puff of sawdust. I might be interested in buying it.
That'll be the Iron Thunderer. A cannon well deserved of her name.
Zamar beams with pride.
Maybe she doesn't stand up to Rauatai's standards, but she's got heart. For 1,000 pyres, she'll crack a hull, scour a sail, or splinter a deck like an imp with something to prove.
Sure, I'll take it.
You will? I mean, you will!
He snatches your hand and shakes it with 2 quick pumps.
Your vessel will spit fire like a worm with a belly full of fire kelp.
He snaps his fingers at one of his attendants and points to your ship.
Oh, come take a look.
Let's take a look at his ships. So we can get cheaper ships now. We can get the junk for 54,000, which we don't have enough money for. We could get Galleon for 45,000, which is apparently quite a nice ship, by all accounts. But if we're going to get one of these bigger ships, we need to get the best sails, which is the Dragonwing sails, of course. And probably the Blackwood hull, which is the best hull. What I might do instead, since they're actually, they're fairly expensive too, is go with a Dow. It's 2 turns to turn, or 2 turns to starboard, 2 turns to port, and jibing is 2 turns. 80 hull. What's its speed? Sail health 40, hit chance 60. That's a good hit chance. Is the Voyager the ship we have now? Hull 50. I don't think so. Maybe we'll still wait on our ship to decide what we want.
Okay,
Apparently junks are really nice because they have 5 cannons aside, and that's a hell of a lot of cannons on the side. So we're done that quest? We're done that quest. We're gonna go up to a new district today, I think. I really want to get that clam quest dealt with. So what we're gonna try and do is go up to the Serpent's Crown place, or alternatively, depending on what we find first, I might also instead go to the Temple of Aethys and do Edir's and Joti's side quests, because that sounds like something we should do as well. They've been waiting very patiently while we did other more important things, like explore an old city and kill a lot of undead. That kind of stuff. I'm guessing they're at the Brass Citadel Secret Stair. We can't go to the Serpent's Crown anyways, so let's hit the... I want to say Sacred Stair probably has the temple. Also, I think we need to go Sacred Stair to get to the Serpent's Crown, or I guess we could probably get there from Pariki's Outlook. It's kind of hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it's one of those two. Alright, what's in this district? So the Temple of Magrin, Temple of Barath, the Hanging Sepulchres, Temple of Gone, there's the one. It's not Temple of Aethys, Temple of Gone, whatever. Same thing. And the Spire of the Soul Seekers, so there's a lot of things for us to do here. We'll go to the Gon Temple first, though, and then we'll do the rest of them. We apparently got symbols of death. What is that? I can't get down there, but it looks like eggs?
Look, a monster!
Where?
Wait for me!
I'm
So
not
you
a
defeated
Ooh.
this ship-devouring beast all by yourself?
I'm telling you, you just have to aim for the eyes.
That's a lot of armored people there. We'll deal with them in a moment as well. The massive door looms before you. The edges are sealed so tight not a breath of air escapes them. Religious rooms scrawl the length, carved deeply into pitted stone. We're not going to play around with the Temple of Magrin just yet. Or Barath, or whatever this is. We got some pox caps, and that, and whatever... Oh, it's another thing. We'll go to that later, too. I'm gonna go do the Temple of Gon first. And then we'll explore the rest of the district. There's gonna be many things to do here, I'm sure. We also haven't really done the Overlook exploration yet. We did a little bit, and we stole from a store. We stole a bunch of junk. Which I think we still have. We should probably sell that stuff. Looks like we can get some reeds. They're not reeds, what are they?
Leave it to
Roots. There's a reeds.
me. I'll see it done.
The Sacred Stair and the Temple of Gon. Alright, Gon it is. Here we're supposed to try and find Edir, our friend, and do some sort of cleansing ritual for Jyoti. Alright, Ediric,
So it
Edark.
is you. I could not think of a reason why your ghost should haunt the Deadfire, save to haunt me. And that smacks of arrogance.
Edark smiles creepily at you, something which causes the soldier beside him to regard you with bemused curiosity.
Sister,
Edark turns towards Jyoti, bowing his head. Jyoti tries not to preen. Edir seems pleased. One sec. Edark gestures and the soldier turns away. He steps in closer towards you as if to share a conspiratorial whisper. But you notice that he is looking elsewhere, behind you, around you.
and why do these spirits follow you? More blood on your hands? We were never friends, I know, but when they told me your keep was destroyed, I was sorry to think that you were dead.
I was dead. Barath brought me back.
The gods have a purpose for you. That much has always been clear.
Edark seems to be speaking entirely in earnest. There isn't a trace of envy in his voice. Or there is, sorry. A trace of envy in his voice.
When the priest spoke of Aethys' return, I volunteered to come, along with a few of my men. I think the Morning Council was content to have me out of the way. That's putting it all very simply. But then, I suspect few of us have simple reasons for coming to the Deadfire.
He regards you expectantly. I'm here to conquer the Deadfire, or the Deerwood. I think I'll build my next keep here.
Hey, that's good thinking. And then when Aethys comes back and smashes it, we can get the drop on him.
Well played. Edark shakes his head, looking off into the distance with an expression of aggrieved resignation. Still fretting about your watcher abilities? Actually, sorry Edark, I lost your sword along with my castle.
That sword was only meant to keep you alive through your ordeal. It's fulfilled its purpose.
Still fretting about your watcher abilities? Edark's jaw tenses and he looks away, shifting uncomfortably.
I don't know. I came here on a pilgrimage of a kind. Nekataka is full of spirits. And the sea, where to begin?
Self-loathing is a blight on the soul, Edric. Don't make your journey through hell darker than it has to be.
You're right, of course, sister.
Edark stands up a little straighter, as if scolded. He shifts uncomfortably, his gaunt face drawn.
You are a watcher still, yet you are neither mad nor killed. It's good to see.
Barath scraped off the rough spots, I guess.
Perhaps so. But you were worthy of Barrett's attention.
He looks thoughtful. What news is there of Raid Saris?
Each missive from the Deadfire raises new tumult. Some believe our Lord restored, while others doubt. We've done penance for many long years. None of us know what forgiveness ought to look like.
It doesn't seem like Aethys has his mind on forgiveness these days.
See you around, Edark.
Take care, and may the Shining God light your way.
Well, he wasn't the person we were supposed to talk to.
Here's where I do the ritual. Right there. That's you are gone.
Nope, nope, nope. That's stealing still.
Surely as I.
Alright, let's do this thing. Rubbing the back of her neck, self-consciously, Jyoti casts her gaze to the side.
Nothing like a homecoming to make a girl remember her roots, even if they are dried up and half dead.
She sighs, nudging a bit of mud from her boots before she lifts her face to settle you with her big, dark brown eyes. Ader tugs at his beard, a sour look on his face.
Sometimes I wonder if my brethren don't think I got black ichor running in my veins.
People often fear what they don't understand.
Suppose they do. Suppose sometimes people do bad things in the name of their gods.
Adir is still sour.
But my brethren do more good than bad. And more good than most.
Adir's eyebrows rise high on his forehead. He smiles crookedly. We came here to cleanse your soul.
Alright. Yeah, I'm ready. I've done this before, but never with such a full lantern. You may want to stand back. The experience can be somewhat intense.
Go on. Kneeling before the statue of Gon, Jyoti sets her lantern between her knees. Head bowed, she presses both palms to the copper cage. A low chant lilts from her lips. As it grows louder, the light from her lantern glows brighter, as does the lantern that the statue of Gon holds in one skeletal hand. The two lights pulse in rhythm with the chant, resonating with each other. Twin heartbeats that pound faster and stronger until the light from Gon's lantern bursts outward in a shower of violet-hued rays. The essence bathes Jyoti's bent form, making her jolt upright as a cry escapes her.
Don't know if I feel cleaner, but I feel something. Blessed, for sure.
Jyoti offers you a half-smile as she retrieves her lantern, trembling fingers curling around the gleaming metal cage.
Let's just hope it lasts. 'Cause my lantern feels as heavy as ever. Full to brimming with essence. Like dark water spilling over my mind.
Why are you gathering souls into your lantern?
I was born to reap souls and lead them to the light. Now with Aethys dead, and these dire visions, I think I need to shield them from a hell gone dark. But the more I gather, the more my mind turns to tatters.
You should amass as many souls as you can before it's too late.
God knows I'm trying. It ain't so easy.
Her fingers smooth along the flat of her sickle as she sighs.
You could help. Give me a holler when a lost soul is near.
The Dawn Stars are all about goodness and light. Why are you so concerned with death and darkness?
Why do you think the god of rebirth held an aspect of death within him? You can't have life without dying. There ain't no beginning without a prior ending. Ain't no day without night. No spring without fall. You can't grow crops if you never harvest for seeds.
Okay, let's go.
I'll be right behind you.
Cool. We did that thing. Now there's a couple more people to talk to, including someone named Nordegand.
Here for a meal? Just get in line, dear. Ain't no trick to it.
Are you sure?
Hey, there's a lady I'm looking for. Came from Deerwood.
Edir waves a hand in the old woman's face as though expecting cataracts she does not appear to have.
Short, got a bad temper. It goes by Alava Mazzy. Heard of her?
I know an Alava, but that ain't a surname.
No?
Edir's jaw shifts sideways to gnaw on his pipe stem.
Not real warm, that one. Stop by unannounced, you get a pistol up your nose when she answers the door.
That's why it's always best to sneak on in. Actually, you know what? She tries that with me, she'll get one in each nostril.
Yeah, that's her. So, she's living with her, husband, then?
Not that I noticed.
Edir exhales a surprising amount of air.
Huh. Must be laying low.
Just that boy of hers.
Edir's body goes perfectly still. It seems to waver in the breeze.
She's got a son? How old would you say? Like a little boy?
Groaning, Jyoti pulls her hair forward over her face, as if she can hide from the moment. Oh, this is getting good.
Oh, I couldn't say. It's been years. He must be a young man by now.
Wow, that's something. Well, thanks for your help.
Edir, do you have a son?
Don't you want to know where to find her?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
She's in her Songo, last I heard. Got a little plot of land out there.
I guess we'll look that way then. Much obliged.
Oh crap, we got a level for that. Well, I mean, some of us got a level. Our dwarf didn't. That's fine. Let's level up. Okay, dear. Athletics, streetwise, those are working out pretty well for us. And we get level 5 abilities now. Guardian Stance. Ooh, that one's kind of nice. I might take that. Mob Stance. Okay, so Guardian Stance allows him to... You know what, let's just do this. +3 enemies engaged, -5 damage taken per engaged target, which is nice. And if they try and that's just normal Guardian Stance, or Defender Stance I should say. Guardian Stance adds, enemies that disengage from the fighter are immediately attacked and prone if successful. Kinda nice. Mob Stance, each nearby enemy reduces the fighter's recovery time between attacks, also nice. Conqueror Stance, when hurt or above, the fighter's accuracy bonus increases. When bloodied or below, fighter's deflection bonus increases. We're going with Guardian Stance. What else can we get though? Uncanny Luck. Small chance to avoid any attack and convert some hits to critical hits. Cool. Tough increases base maximum health that you gain per level. Is it retroactive? Yeah. Superior Deflection is just straight up +4 deflection, and Armored Grace, -25% armor recovery penalty, which is very impressive. There's also another ability we can get at this level called Unbending. 50% of the damage taken is converted into healing for 15 seconds. So if you're about to take a beating, you can flip that on and then heal yourself for a good amount of that damage back, in theory. Oh, we get 2 abilities, so we're taking that one, and we're taking... You know, we'll take Tough. Why not get some extra hit points out of this? We'll get Uncanny Luck later, probably, because it's a pretty nice ability too. I'm not entirely sure if I'll get Unbending, although it is pretty good. Alright, we're now slightly better at tanking. Intimidate, we're gonna go back to Stealth again. I want him to get better at stealing. So, we can get 1 ability for each class, but we're still stuck on level 3 abilities with this character, which is a little less good. I guess I could upgrade my Lay on Hands. In fact, that's pretty much the only thing I can do. I have 2 weapon style going. I guess I could get Retribution, which is actually a really nice ability too. So when you suffer damage, you gain a stacking bonus to damage dealt on your next weapon attack, stacks up to 5 times. So it's up to 25% extra damage on your next weapon attack. It's a pretty decent ability. We can also upgrade our Lay on Hands, so... Upgrade our Lay on Hands, we just heal for more. And Hands of Light gives concentration. Courageous, yep. And Robust. So Robust is armor rating, health, and constitution. And the other one is +5 resolve and cannot be interrupted. Kinda wanna grab that though. What else do we have? You know what, we can get Inspiring Triumph. That's actually really nice, especially since our character deals a lot of damage and kills a lot of things. Temporary bonus self-defenses for our group. That could be very, very useful. He's done. I thought it was +1 to each class, whatever. Anyways. Alchemy, Religion. I think she's maxed out on Religion. And level 5 spells, so we can get Champion's Boon. Grants a divine favor to an ally, imbuing them with resolute and tenacious inspirations, which are Might and Resolve. Barring Death's Door stops things from dying. Litany of the Spirit grants a single target the acute inspiration, which is +5 intellect and all power levels +1. Searing Seal is damage. You put a seal on the floor, and if enemies go into it, they blow up. Revive the Fallen, and res people. Or we can get Tough, so that's hit points. Practice Healer increases the effectiveness of healing. Or Farcasting, greater distance. I'm torn between a res and I guess just res, to be honest. Res is amazing, so we might as well grab that. We get 2 abilities though, so maybe increase our heal abilities. Or we can grab Champion's Boon. No. Fine. I didn't want that one. That one. No. Yeah, okay, that's what we'll take. This video is going to be a slightly shorter one than normal, just because I have a engagement I have to get to tonight, so not a, wedding engagement, just a thing I have to go do. So we're just going to finish this up and then we'll call it a video. We can get additional focus to start with. What else can we get? Oh crap, I actually have to go now. Okay, I'm going to finish this up really quickly, and then in the next video we'll continue on from here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.